Generally speaking, there are two types of bone stress injuries: insufficiency fractures and fatigue fractures. Fatigue fracture is when a normal bone, its capacity has been exceeded, leading to a breakdown in its structure. This is what happens often with runners who are running most days of the week. The bones are constantly turning over, adapting to the stimulus placed upon them. Having said that, if the bone is unable to keep up with the demands placed upon it, rather than adapting and becoming more resilient, it will break down, become irritated, and potentially experience a bone stress injury. An insufficiency fracture occurs when a normal bone breaks down due to a secondary issue. In other words, there's something causing that bone's integrity to be compromised. This could be due to a number of factors compromising the bone's integrity. For example, osteoporosis, Paget's disease, thyroid issues, maybe low energy availability. Why does it matter that bones have two different types of fractures? It matters because the treatment will be different. If you're dealing with a low risk site fatigue fracture, the treatment's probably going to be conservative. In this case, you want to adhere to the principles of bone physiology. How do you cause an osteogenic effect? How do you build up that bone as much as you can in order to allow it to heal? Now, every day you're going to have a different loading point and what is the right load to stimulate bone growth. Having said that, bones typically respond to dynamic, high loading, varied loading. They also tend to become mechanosensitive, meaning they do well with small bouts of exercises with long rests in between. If you have a fatigue fracture in a high-risk bone site, such as sesamoids, fifth met, navicular, femoral neck, you want to know the integrity and how far along that injury is. And that might include a referral out to an ortho in order to get an imaging. Now, an insufficiency fracture depends on what's causing that bone's integrity to be compromised. Another provider is going to need to be involved in that in order to put that bone and that body in the right environment to heal.